Imagine a weapon that can fly faster than 5 times the speed of sound, maneuver unpredictably in the air, and strike any target on Earth with pinpoint accuracy. This is not a science fiction, but a reality that China is pursuing with its hypersonic weapons program. Hypersonic weapons are a game changer in modern warfare, and they pose a serious challenge to existing air defense systems and strategic stability. But developing and controlling these weapons is not easy, and they face extreme physical conditions and complex engineering problems. That's why China is turning to artificial intelligence to help design and guide its hypersonic weapons. According to recent reports, Chinese researchers have made significant progress in building an AI system that can design new hypersonic weapons by itself, by analyzing wind tunnel experiments and building a knowledge base without human intervention. In this video, we will explore how China's AI is revolutionizing hypersonic weapons, what are the advantages and risks of this approach, and how it compares to the US efforts in this field. Before we continue, if you like what we talk about on this channel and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'll give you a few seconds to do that, and then we'll continue. What are hypersonic weapons? Before we dive into China's AI-driven hypersonic weapons program, let's first understand what hypersonic weapons are and why they are so important. Hypersonic weapons are a type of missile or aircraft that can fly faster than Mach 5 or 5 times the speed of sound. That's about 6,200 kilometers per hour or 3,800 miles per hour at sea level, or 10 times faster than a commercial airliner. There are two main types of hypersonic weapons: hypersonic cruise missiles and hypersonic glide vehicles. We can also add hypersonic aircraft and guns that fire guided projectiles to the hypersonic weapon types. Hypersonic cruise missiles are powered by engines throughout their flight, while hypersonic glide vehicles are launched by rockets and then glide unpowered towards their targets. Both types of hypersonic weapons have several advantages over conventional missiles. First, they have shorter flight times, which means less warning time for the enemy and more survivability for the attacker. Second, they have higher kinetic energy, which means more destructive power and less dependence on explosives. Third, they have greater maneuverability, which means more flexibility in choosing targets and evading defenses. How China is using AI to design hypersonic weapons. China has been aggressively developing hypersonic weapons in recent years as part of its military modernization and strategic competition with the United States. It currently has two lethal hypersonic missiles, the Dongfeng-17, the F-17, and the DF-ZF hyperglide vehicles. The DF-17 is a hypersonic cruise missile that can fly at Mach 10 or 10 times the speed of sound and carry a nuclear or conventional warhead. It has a range of about 2,000 kilometers or 1,200 miles and can strike targets in Japan and South Korea. The DF-ZF is a hypersonic glide vehicle that can fly at Mach 20 or 20 times the speed of sound and carry a nuclear or conventional warhead. It has a range of more than 4,000 kilometers or 2,500 miles and can strike targets in Australia and Guam. We should also mention that China developed YJ-21 hypersonic anti-ship ballistic missile. It can fly at speed of Mach 6 to Mach 10 and maneuver in the terminal phase to evade defenses. It can carry a conventional warhead and has a range of about 1,500 kilometers. It is launched from a vertical launch system on the Type 055 destroyer, which is China's most advanced surface combatant. The YJ-21 is derived from the DF-21D anti-ship ballistic missile and the CM-401 export-oriented ballistic missiles. It's also the world's first carrier-based hypersonic anti-ship missile, as it can be launched from China's aircraft carriers. YJ-21 poses a serious threat to US aircraft carriers in the Indo-Pacific region. But China is not satisfied with its weapons. It wants to make them faster, smarter, and more accurate. That's where AI comes in. According to recent reports, Chinese researchers have made significant progress in building an AI system that can design new hypersonic weapons by itself by analyzing wind tunnel experiments and building a knowledge base without human intervention. The research team led by Professor Le Jieling with China Aerodynamic Research and Development Center in Mianyang, Sichuan, published its findings in March 2022 in the Journal of Propulsion Technology, a peer-reviewed publication run by China's aerospace defense industry. Li Jialing has advised the Chinese military on hypersonic weapon technology for more than 3 decades, according to open available information. He and his colleagues said the human brain could no longer keep up with the rapid pace of hypersonic technology development. As more countries join the race for hypersonic flight at 5 times the speed of sound or faster, experiments to simulate the extreme flight conditions are being carried out in many wind tunnels around the world. Tens of thousands of photos are produced per second by each experiment. Experienced researchers must diligently examine these photographs, typically pixel by pixel, in search of details that can help them answer theoretical or technical challenges. And according to the Chinese researchers involved in these projects, as the focus of hypersonic research advanced to Mach 8 and above in recent years, the amount of experimental data to be processed and analyzed rose significantly. While AI was good at handling data, there was a catch in its application to hypersonic research, Li Jialing's team said. Most AI systems need to be coached by humans. In a typical training session, for instance, the researchers must carefully outline a shockwave, label it with information, and then correct the AI if it makes a mistake in practice. But Li Jialing's team developed a new AI system that could learn by itself without any human guidance or supervision. The system used a deep neural network, a type of machine learning algorithm that mimics the structure and function of the human brain, to process the wind tunnel images. Despite not being told what to look for, the system was able to recognize a majority of the shock waves that appeared during wind tunnel experiments, according to the researchers. The AI system developed its own knowledge base on its own to assist in the development of new engines for hypersonic missiles or aircraft that could go farther and much quicker. The system could also write the flight control software for the hypersonic weapons based on its own analysis of the aerodynamic data. The software would be different for each weapon depending on its shape, size, weight, and mission. The researchers claimed that their AI system could write the flight control software within seconds and that it would be 10 times more accurate than human-written software. They also said that their system was feasible based on current technology and that it only needed considerable computing power to run. What are the implications of China's AI-driven hypersonic weapons? If China's AI system can indeed design and guide hypersonic weapons by itself, it would have significant implications for China's military capabilities and global security. First, it would give China an edge over its rivals in developing and deploying hypersonic weapons faster and cheaper. China could produce more hypersonic weapons with less human labor and resources and test them more frequently and efficiently. Second, it would make China's hypersonic weapons more unpredictable and adaptable. China could launch hypersonic weapons with different flight paths and targets each time, making them harder to detect and intercept by enemy defenses. China could also modify its hypersonic weapons according to changing battlefield conditions or strategic objectives. Third, it would raise ethical and legal questions about the use of AI in warfare. China could delegate more decision-making power to its AI system, reducing human oversight and accountability. China could also face challenges in ensuring the reliability and safety of its AI system, as well as preventing its misuse or abuse by hackers or rogue actors. How does China compare to the United States in AI-driven hypersonic weapons? China is not the only country pursuing hypersonic weapons and AI technology. The US is also investing heavily in both fields, as well as other countries such as Russia, India, Iran, and France. However, China's recent breakthrough in using artificial intelligence to design hypersonic weapons has caught the US off guard, according to some experts and officials. They say that China's AI system could give it a significant advantage over the United States in terms of speed, accuracy, and adaptability of its hypersonic weapons. The United States is far behind other nations. It has also been developing its own hypersonic weapons, such as the AGM-183A Air-Launched Rapid Response Weapon (ARRW) and the Common Hypersonic Glide Body. But currently, the United States does not have an operational hypersonic weapon. The AGM-183A Air-Launched Rapid Response Weapon is a long-range hypersonic missile designed by Lockheed Martin, the US Air Force. The missile is propelled to a maximum speed of more than Mach 5 by a rocket motor before gliding towards its target. The Air-Launched Rapid Response Weapon is a conventional boost-glide hypersonic weapon consisting of a solid rocket motor booster, a glider protective shroud, and a glider vehicle containing a kinetic energy projectile warhead. The missile is intended to attack high-value time-sensitive land-based targets. The AGM-183A air-launched rapid response weapon has not yet demonstrated the required warfighting capability. The AGM-183A was expected to be the United States military's first hypersonic weapon to reach operational status, but failed. United States Air Force decided not to buy the weapon after the prototyping phase ended and had to be content with the collecting data for future hypersonic programs. The US has also been exploring the use of AI in various military domains such as intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, logistics, and command and control. The United States has also been collaborating with its allies and partners such as Australia, Japan, and NATO to share information and resources on hypersonic weapons and AI technology. It has also been engaging in dialogue and diplomacy with China and Russia to establish norms and rules for the responsible use of these technologies. At the United States, neither has an operational hypersonic weapon nor the means to stop it if the aforementioned countries decide to use it against the US allies, like for example, Ukraine. In conclusion, China's AI system that can design new hypersonic weapons by itself is a remarkable achievement that could have far-reaching implications for China's military capabilities and global security. However, China, Russia, and Iran are not alone in this field. The United States and other countries are also developing their own hypersonic weapons and AI technology, creating a complex and dynamic strategic environment. The future of hypersonic weapons and AI technology is uncertain, but one thing is clear. They will shape the future of warfare and international relations in the 21st century. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Stay tuned for more Nanping TV videos.